害人害己的事情。所以他这个呢是跟他的传统和宗教有关系。然后呢，到底娶几个是先知穆罕默德给确认下来的，4个老婆。但是呢，我们现在为了保护他呢，会给他水槽加一点点的盐，不会加太多。加太多的话呢，其实会改变他的生存环境啊，一点点让他。我好慢哦，你不可以走出这整生的。所以他呢，其实是我知道的最少是有4个，2个是有名分的，2个是没有名分的。但是其他的更多的，比如说他的露水姻缘或怎样的，那我就真不知道了，因为没有证据，这种东西呢不会随便给人抓到。他生了小孩。
if we don't have food with us, we have no bird. Okay, it's like in the real world. If the husband has no money, the wife doesn't want to be with him anymore. Okay, you're gonna see Khaleesi will peek down to see what's irritating him there, and he'll pick up that piece of meat to eat. You keep on repeating this, and that bird will realize, oh, food is coming straight to me. I'm getting this Mr. Delivery, this 5-star service. I don't have to hunt anymore. Okay, and it starts associating you as that food source, placement. You never steal your meat or your food away from your falcons, because then you break that trust and the falcons will disappear. Alright, okay guys.
So a very difficult bird to fly. However, she is quite old, so what she'll usually do is go and sit down on the dune somewhere, have a bit of a tea break, relax, and then come in for the lure. Right, falconry is all up to the falcon. I can't decide how she flies the way she wants to. So what we'll first do is untie the jesses. They're already untied. We'll then take the hood off, get the bird used to the environment around itself. It'll have a look around the area for any prey or predators, make sure it's nice and comfortable, and then we'll start flying. So, off we go.
帽子开来了，它的帽子漂亮，
漂亮。
漂亮对，它知道漂亮。
哦，肚子
So
上
the
前，
first thing is a rouge.
肚子
Get
上
all the
前，
flat
前
feathers
前
aligned.
准备飞了，鼓起来了，哦，像猫头鹰一样。
I think she's just about ready to go.
这热身一下。
So she'll make 100% sure everything's safe.
Beginning workout.
Falcon maybe. So she weighs about 900 grams. Doesn't seem like much, but put that on the end of your arm for a while.
Looking for the prey?
Just looking around, making sure it's safe. So she'll rely on this mainly.
Oh.
来丢出去。
So he's searching right now for his food.
And it's not just like 100 or 200 meters, they can look about 2 kilometers.
2公里外的，可以看2公里外的。
And they'll see in 5 different color shades, so they'll see slight differences in camouflage of browns and greens and stuff, not like us. So they're seeing a whole lot more than we are.
Do you have sensor behind him?
Yeah, this is the little telemetry device.
Oh, you found something.
Right. As I say, key break. She's happy with that angle. You see how she tries to use her camouflage to go into the bushes. So you'll see falcons can't choke. They've got little barbs in their throat. So if they have a big piece that they can't take, they'll just push it back out again, readjust.
Is this her breakfast?
Yeah.
Only meal a day.
Only 1 meal a day, so it's breakfast,
Lunch,
lunch and dinner,
And dessert on the side.
and dessert. On
How
the
do you
side.
know the male or female then?
The females are much larger than the males. Usually in the bird kingdom, that's how it works.
Oh, so which one is better to train?
It depends on what you're looking for. If you want something that you're going to hunt with, the females are better because they're larger. There's a lot more strength. So they can take down bigger prey.
When do they become aggressive to human?
They won't. It depends how you train them. So they will never become aggressive. They just become self-defensive.
So what do you do to trigger the offensive behavior?
I don't know. You try and steal the food away, or you pet them. It depends how you train them. If you train a falcon nicely, you can stroke them and do whatever you want, and they're fine with it. But for the first few weeks, it's a very difficult relationship.
运动。
Is the claws very sharp?
Yeah, it's not the beak you got to worry about. It's the ears.
It's claw.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the claws. Just,
What do they do when they attack you?
So they might try and bite, which is the usual case. But if they get very aggressive, they'll talon. They'll strike out with the teeth. And that's the front 3 are for grabbing. The back 1 is for the damage.
So it's not fair
So
to
they are
No, no.
attacked by the
claw.
they attack the
They
animal
can,
by the
yeah.
It's just like a cat.
That's one of the distinguishing features between falcons and hawks. Hawks will try and kill the animals immediately with the feet. Falcons will kill with the beak usually. So they'll catch and then break the spine or something with the beak.
Oh,
Yeah, because the beak is also very sharp.
Yeah.
Just
And they've got a little terminal tooth and edge in the beak.
Really? They
For
have
breaking bones. Yeah, it's just a little like clip on the beak.
Ah, I see.
还没下来，
So can you finish the whole kill by the feet?
Feet.
小鸭
Yeah, and the falcon will grab and then bite.
Bye.
Just this about, she's about 900 grams, so she'll eat about 60 or 70 grams. So it depends on how much you want them to weigh tomorrow. So if you feed them a lot today, they'll build up fat and they'll weigh heavier tomorrow, which means they might not fly well tomorrow. So it all depends on how much you...
This is our smallest bird, also one of our youngest. Okay, Khaleesi is about 2 years, 2.5 years old.
漂亮啊！
So still very young, which means he's still very energetic. He's like a young boy ready to run around much time. Take that hood off. Now this is as big as he's going to get.
Oh.
He won't get any larger than this. And the reason is, part of his species comes from the peregrine family. And your peregrine family only gets this big because they're built for their speed and their agility. If Khaleesi's got a nice bit of wind behind him, he'll reach about 100, 120 kilometers an hour. Now,
How do you know where he is at any given time? Or do you need to know?
we do need to know. It's very difficult. If he does fly away, we have a little telemetry device behind that we can pick up where he is. But at this moment, we just have to look and see whereabouts he goes, and hopefully he pops out somewhere and decides that I'm worthwhile again. But
小鸭 在那边跑，
yeah, it's scaring the doves away. 是的
Everybody scared. Like this one. Yes.
That's him.
，no 了，这不是啊，小鸭。
它的尾巴后面有一个电线呢。
He's trying to get a little bit of
Gonna
height.
die.
啊，
He's gonna die.
回来了。
Did he get anything?
Alright.
有个线。
Now hopefully he'll be back in the
对
game.
对，
Oh yeah.
He doesn't decide to get away from me again.
Has he got anything yet?
No, luckily not. If he did get something, we wouldn't be seeing him now.
yeah，
Oh, you eat it before you come back?
哎，真漂亮，
If
真
he's
来了啦。
see very very quick.
He's fast. He's fast.
这个好那个哦，很猛哦。
Can he hear? The ear?
Can hear, but very small percentage of their senses. It's almost only about 20% of their senses is really hearing,
这个
对，
but very very small amount.
More
They're
from the
mainly
eyes.
his
More
eyesight.
eyes. His eyes.
He doesn't like you now.
No.
Yeah.
Now he knows where his food comes from, so now he kind of
Yeah,
wants to
now
keep
he's
coming
a-
back in because now we're an easy meal.
Right.
再给它吃。
But if he has to catch a dove, then we don't see Khaleesi again.
Forever or just one day?
Or hopefully for just one day, but if we can't get him back in that one day, it could be forever.
回来了。然后再回一趟。
Alright, so Khaleesi's getting a little bit tired.
How do you know?
You can see his circles are getting smaller.
哦，
He's not flying
Yeah,
as far anymore.
Right.
And you'll start seeing very closely his beak will start hanging open.
回来了。
I mean,
回来了，回来了。
So how long can they fly without stopping?
you're looking at depends.
哎呦，打到
Yeah.
了。
Good.
下来下来。
一个的，
Yeah, he caught me.
没关系
So it depends on
这鸟我看到，还有那
obviously
个翅
the
膀，火鸟啊。
conditions of the temperature.
Uh-huh.
In winter, he could go for at least 4 or 5 minutes, but even longer. That's constantly flying, constant at high speeds, to try and catch his prey.
这样啄，
But in summer, you're looking at 2 to 3 minutes
Oh.
tops. After that, their speed and their stamina starts going down, and they won't be able to keep up.
背后两下，
That is just the wing of this a quail.
哦，小
This is a reward. Okay, now Khaleesi is
一个一
so
个
small.
斑毛，
The reason why Khaleesi is very small, if we let him eat that whole wing, he's going to be full afterwards. So if what your Bedouins would do is they would come up to their falcon after they caught something, they would have a piece of meat in their glove, they would show Khaleesi some nice yummy food. Khaleesi forgets about that wing, I can take that back home for my family. Khaleesi's still happy, he gets food. And I get the bigger meal that I can provide back to my family. So that's how your Bedouins would exchange between the two. Okay.
Only business.
Yeah. They always just replace. There's never steal, because if you break that trust with your falcon, the next time your falcon flies, falcon not coming back. All right. There's a lot more predators out here that will want to take him as quick as possible. He's a good sized meal and very easy to catch.
How much does it cost?
This falcon, red-nosed falcons are quite common. They will probably cost about 6,000, 8,000 dirhams.
That's expensive, isn't it?
Very expensive, but sometimes your Jer falcons, your pure Jer falcons, they're very sought after here. They can reach 2 kilograms. Some of them can even go to 60,000 dirhams, even 100,000. So very expensive birds.
Which country has the most falcon in the world?
It's very difficult. Naturally, it's more Europe, okay, or even Africa. They've got the majority of the falcons. But for training and that, would definitely be Middle East. For like captive bred, Middle East and Europe. They will attack and kill each other. The reason is also for dominance, but also to remove the amount of competition. Yeah, you can imagine it's very difficult for these birds to catch prey. Okay, when a falcon chases a dove in a straight flight, constantly flapping his wings behind a dove is faster than a falcon. A falcon will never be able to catch that dove. But if a falcon uses the gravity or uses wind speed or comes in with the sun or anything like that to blind their prey, that is when they get the opportunity to take down their prey. So that's why hunting success is very, very slim for these guys. They might only catch something in the wild every 2 to 3 days. Okay, so you can imagine if you're another falcon and there's a lot of competition around and you see some falcon take down a nice dove, and you flying around, you're going to go straight for that falcon, either take the dove that he's caught or even take him. So it's a lot of competition between the two. Now if you go to Africa, where there's a lot more predators like lions and leopards and hyenas and the vultures and that, the competition becomes a lot more strict. Out here it's not so bad, because mainly your falcons are the top of the food chain, but if you look in areas Europe, even Africa, they're not sitting at the top. So then the competition is a lot. And that's why as soon as they find food, they want to eat it as quick as possible and then fly up into a tree where they can have the safety. Alright, so there we go guys, that is Khaleesi. Thank you for watching me and Khaleesi. Craig's going to bring out one last bird for you guys. There's one more bird. Okay, so Craig's going to bring out that for you, and then right at the end we'll bring these birds around for you. I'm on about 13 years old now. Also getting quite old. Hey, Zach.
Hello, Oscar. Yes.
How far away can you see them?
So it's a very good question you have there. They can see meat very far away. They've got very, very good eyesight. But it's long distance visual. So they've got very good long distance visual, but they're very bad when it comes to being short sighted. So you'll see when I put the piece of meat in the hand like this, she struggles to find it at the bottom. She can barely see her feet. Yeah, but they have very, very good long distance vision. Hey, Oski. No. She's not trying to catch food at all. She is just trying to respond. Okay. And she's responding quite well today. Generally, sometimes she doesn't respond. Like birds are like people. They have personalities. So sometimes she'll decide to not even leave the car. She'll be like, I'm not flying today. I don't want to fly for anyone. Exactly. There you go. Today she seems to be responding quite well.
Oh, right. Oh, wow.
Oscar, look at me.
So you can immediately see when it comes to Oscar that she's from the area. You can see the color of her feathers, the color of her legs. She's brown. It's to use
she can use the sand as camouflage when she's hunting or out looking for food. So one thing about Oscar is she cannot hoot. She's unable to hoot. I'm not going to say she's unable to hoot. However, she, because their mothers teach them how to hoot. She was born in captivity, so she did not know her mother. So I wouldn't say she can't hoot, but she doesn't hoot well. Hey, Oscar!
13岁了，也是够大了，天觉了。哎呦，吞不下去。
They have no sense of
噎
smell.
上了，等一下。哎呦，
Both falcons and them do not have sense of smell. They've got a bird's or birds of prey senses are split up between hearing and sight, and they've got 80% vision and 20% hearing. No sense of smell. Cannot smell whatsoever.
The number of the claws is different from the falcon.
No, it's the same.
It's the same?
It's the same.
Same number?
Zygodaculus foot structure is what we call it.
What's the
Three in the
function?
front and one in the back.
Why do you want to keep them falcon to provide the family?
No, we keep our falcons and our birds of prey to basically show people what falconry is all about and how it used to be 2,000 years ago. We don't use them for hunting. You're getting a bit lazy.
Lazy. Eat too
Much.
much.
Don't be lazy.
You're getting fat.
Yeah, you're getting
Depends
fat.
on how hungry he is.
Exactly. And you'll see she'll start losing more and more interest
That means he's
as
full.
she gets full.
Yeah.
Hey, Oski, come on.
One is easier to train. The falcon is eating
Well, you see, we don't train Oscar to. They're more diving animals. They'll come in high and then drop onto their prey. But they're also active at night. Come, Oscar.
Yeah, 我说，来靠腰掉啊，拢已经烂了。
不上进。
哎，这不吃了，
吃不下。
毛头鹰嘛，毛头鹰做什么用啊？它无什么功用啊？那啊，咱那讲中国人讲毛头鹰智慧的象征，
没有吃肉了，
它不是我就不知道。
他把它绑起来了。
在一起，奶熬，咱拢讲，要不然无困的拢叫奶熬。
Otherwise, I have to look for her the whole morning. She flies away.
扣上了，
Not always.
绑上了。
No, exactly. But sometimes I don't know where they are in the area. So sometimes they'll die.
Does he hunt his food at night?
Sorry?
He hunt his food at night?
Yes. Owls are nocturnal.
Nocturnal.
So active only at night. So I'm going to bring her around. So you can take a photo.
Yeah.